The Nelson Mandela School of Public Governance is a flagship project for the University of Cape Town. It started life in 2011 as the Graduate School of Development Policy and Practice, with the raison d'etre being to train and inspire public servants and government officials to lead with morality, with dedication, with foresight, and to instill an ethos of accountability into the public sector. When the Nelson Mandela Foundation officially attached its name to the school in 2018, it was because they were satisfied that the school would do a sterling job in embedding the kind of ethical and strategic leadership that my husband, Madiba, embodies. These are admittedly huge footprints to step into. Professor Hirsch and his successor, the vastly experienced Professor Faisal Ismail, are the ideal team to make this happen. I am sure that few will need convincing of why public sector reform and accountability are critical on the African continent. We can have great policies and frameworks, but the political will and discipline to execute them is what will breathe life into these documents. Even fewer will need convincing of how devastating corruption is for nations that are working hard and with limited resources to serve the needs of their people. South Africa and the continent of Africa at large faces large-scale unemployment, poverty, slow economic growth, and erratic currency fluctuation. This is not helped by a political elite that is often seen to be self-serving or oblivious to the needs of their people. Make no mistake, South Africa and Africa present fantastic opportunities for development. Literacy rates are improving, poverty is declining, and we are building on successes of the past few decades with the positive growth of key human development indicators. But South Africa in particular has been through a really tough period leadership-wise, and we need to commit all the resources we can to rebuilding the integrity and capacity of government with the brightest of the rising generation of public servants. The Mandela School's faculty is a who's who of eminent scholars, from Professor Carlos Ropes and Professor Brian Levy, and Senior Fellow, former South African Finance Minister Trevor Manuel. This powerful combination of scholarship and experience is coupled with robust courses on policy making and implementation, and a flagship master's program. We have alumni from more than 30 African countries, from Ghana and Morocco to Botswana and South Sudan. As you might imagine, the Nelson Mandela School is not an inexpensive undertaking. After all, we are trying to revamp the very nature and practice of public service and political leadership in Africa, and indeed globally. We are thus so grateful to those who have given to the project so far. I would fail my duties if I did not ask that you consider donating to the Nelson Mandela School of Public Governance. It has my endorsement as a legacy project of Madiba's and is a powerful weapon in UCT's arsenal to fortify the continent's ability to meet its citizens' needs.